Hello world, I would like to thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to take a look at this life-changing information. Now listen, before we get started, make sure that you're in a quiet room so that you can hear and receive all of this information. Also, make sure that you have a pen and paper ready so that you can take notes. My name is Christina Dunlap, and when I took a look at this information, it just made sense to me. Why not take advantage of being able to capitalize off of getting paid on bills that you pay every month anyway? At the time, I was working 2 jobs and going to school when I saw this. I thought the way to be successful was to graduate high school, get good grades, go to college, get a good job, and work until I die. But as I found with going out here within this working world, I don't want to work for nobody. I like the fact that I can be my own boss. So when a neighbor of mine showed me this, I just wanted to know 3 things. Number 1, was it legitimate? Number 2, how do I get paid? And number 3, where do I sign up? So here's a little bit about the company. We have 5 key principles, which are vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. Now, this company is no new founded company on the market, guys. We've been in the game since 2001. Here's our 3 co-founders, which are Craig Jerback, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck. And the good thing about it is that the 3 of them combined have over 60 plus years of experience. That's great because I knew absolutely nothing about running a business. We've also been in the Inc. 500 magazine 8 consecutive years in a row. And if you see at the bottom left-hand corner, that's our headquarters. And the representatives come first, guys. You can't beat that. So a lot of people say, why 5 links? Why do I need a plan B? Well, if anything, a lot of people out there are working per day anywhere between 8 to 16 hours. Now, they said a job is just over broke and just on bills and also just jumping out of bed. So basically, when I saw this opportunity, I saw the freedom to be able to be my own boss. Not only that, but be the person in my family to set my family financially free for generations, guys. They have other points up here, like maybe you want to save money for your children's college fund or give back to charity. Okay, so regardless of what I say and whether or not you believe me, at the end of the day, documentation beats conversation. We've been featured in multiple magazines. We have the Success from Home magazine. We also have the Your Business at Home magazine. And you can pick this up in any of your Barnes & Nobles. And basically, this magazine features our company from front to back, guys. It basically features our products and services and stuff that we offer. It can tell you a little bit more about the services and stuff that we offer. And also people's testimonies and stories that rose from the bottom. And they are just like you and me, guys. We also have the Rochester Top 100, which is a newspaper that's printed out in New York City. And we also were in Wall Street Journal in June of 2012. So here's where it gets fun, guys. Because a lot of people, they say, why direct sales? Or do I have to be a salesman to do that? No, all we do is share information. So if I read off a couple numbers to you, we have the movie industry. I'm sure a lot of people out there today watch TV. That's a $10.8 billion industry. We also have the music industry. A lot of people out there listen to the radio today. That's a $16.6 billion industry. Now, a lot of people watch sports. So if we just take the NFL football league, per year, they make $9.56 billion, but direct sales makes $167 billion. You don't have to act, rap, sing, or dance, or be a pro athlete, guys. This just shows you right here that anybody out here can do this business. Because you have to think about it like this. If you made just 1%, 1% off of $1 billion, that's $10 million. Think about it. Because when it comes to wealth trends, they say time and positioning are the keys to success. Right now, we are in the now. I hope you're taking notes because you do not want to miss out on this. So if we move back to the 1980s, this is where we had the Bill Gates industry. He came out with Microsoft. He said 10 to 20 years from now, everybody's going to have a computer within their own household. And today he's a billionaire. A couple people laughed and a lot of people laughed, but a couple people invested with them. And today, if they're not millionaires, they're billionaires along with them. But we missed out on that. So if we go up to the mid-1980s, we have the long distance era and also the cell phone era. A lot of people out there, if you can remember Sprint. Sprint stands for Southern Pacific Railroad International Trains. So today they're a $1 million company because somebody came along and say, hey, listen, 10 to 20 years from now, people aren't even going to have house phones because they're going to be using these things. And back then they were the big old block phones. So if we move up to the 1990s, this is the internet boom. I would like to highlight Google. I can remember being in 6th grade and receiving my first Apple laptop for school. We didn't even use dictionaries or thesauruses or anything like that. Anything we had to research a project, we went to google.com, but that's a wealth trend that we missed out on. So if we move up to the 2000s to the 2010 era, we have VoIP and video apps. VoIP basically stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. And all that means is that we are in a digital age, people. So a lot of people can remember when Obama had got on TV and he said, hey, listen, we're going to pull up all these copper lines because if today, starting, he gave us a certain date. He said, if you do not have a digital box, you're not going to be able to watch TV. So what did people do? They had to switch over. A lot of people, you already have these digital boxes within your own household. But luckily, you've watched this presentation, so you can now be educated on how you can get paid off of it. So we move up to the 2010s where we have the video apps. And basically, if everybody can remember that commercial, the Verizon commercial where it was, can you hear me now? Everything is turning into, can you see me now? So right now, people, we are in the now. This is where we're going to show you how to get paid right now. You cannot miss out on this. We have energy, text marketing, healthcare, and also wellness. And I'll explain it in the next couple slides. So right here, we have energy. Now, they asked Bill Gates what was the next biggest wealth trend. He said energy, because energy is a $500 billion industry. And what we do is, think about it like this. Think about getting paid off of people paying their light bill and their gas bill. A few states that we can help people save on their electric bill and gas bill is California, Kentucky, New Hampshire, Virginia, Ohio, Maryland, Delaware, Connecticut, Maine, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Michigan, Massachusetts, Illinois, and Indiana. That's huge. So we also have additional products like FiveLink's security systems, where we work with a company called Protect America. So whether you travel all over the world, they have different packages where you can set up cameras within your household. You can set up window sensors and door monitors and good stuff like that. Protect your home, guys. So we also have our own home phone company called GlobalLink. And for $24.95 a month, you can call unlimited anywhere in the United States, Puerto Rico, or the U.S. Virgin Islands, plus 75 countries and more throughout the world. You can't beat that. It beats buying all those phone cards. So we also have the GSP-10 app, where basically you can call somebody, and instead of having a voice call, it turns into, can you see me now, conversation. Now you can add up to 4 different people, and it's also in HD, so no distorted pictures and drop calls, and it's a very secure network. So we also have the high-speed internet, and basically we have every major internet provider that there is out there. If you want an internet service, all I would do is just send you a link. You type in your information, and a string of deals will pop up in your area, whether it be Comcast, to Verizon, to etc. We have it, guys. So we also have a numerous amount of cable providers. To name a few, Dish, Direct, Comcast, Verizon, Fios, just to name a few. And we also have mobile phones and services. We have this service called Global Links Mobi, guys, where you can keep your number and get out of your contract for $60 a month, unlimited talk, text, and web. A lot of people out there are paying probably over $100 and something for a cell phone bill, and that's just way too much.
Now you can also keep your phone, and you can also keep your number. But if you wanted to also get a new phone, then you can buy it at wholesale price. So we also are partnered with a few other cell phone companies. A few network providers that we have are T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, just to name a few. So we also have this awesome service called Text Alerts, and they say people are 9 times more likely to check a text message versus an email. Now this market alone is a $48 billion US market. So right now, if you have your cell phones out, I need you to text FiveLinks, that's the number 5, LINX, to 55469. Now, this service, this mobile marketing service is good for people who may already be in business, whether you're a party promoter, a DJ for the radio. Maybe you participate in different events at the church or school or clubs or different stuff like that. Maybe you own a salon, or maybe you're a barber. Maybe you coach a certain sports team. Like, this is good because it helps you to increase your customer base and also to increase profit. So that's huge. Now we also have FiveLink's payment solutions, where we work with Citibank. And this is where we can help people that are already in business get set up with merchant accounts. So this is how you get paid in your sleep, people. We also are partnered with the Susan B. Komen Fund, and every time somebody swipes, a certain percentage goes to the cancer patients. So that's huge. So here's a modern day problem that we face here today in America. There are over 44 million people in this country that don't have any health insurance. Now,
we have this service called 5LINX Enhanced Care MD. Now, this isn't health insurance, but it's a supplemental health care plan. And what it does is it provides around-the-clock access to skilled doctors and nurses. So let's say if you have any minor medical needs, you can call a doctor or a skilled nurse over the phone, and they can diagnose your illness. They can also prescribe medication and also recommend treatment all from over the phone. Now, what this plan does is it reduces co-pays. It also saves you money from having to pay doctor visits and also ER visits. And it also gives you medical care that's available at an affordable cost. So we also have these cool tablets called the 5LINX Velocity tablet. Now it's something like the iPad. It comes loaded with apps. It has Angry Birds on it. It has Pandora, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook for all my people out there that love to be on social networks. And it's also at an affordable price. Now we have this yummy coffee called Montevita, and it's great because it helps you lose weight. It has this oil in it, and it's called MCT oil, medium chain triglycerides. I'm sorry. And what this does, it suppresses your appetite, so it helps aid in weight loss. Now it also has good fibers, proteins, and minerals in it, and it also tastes great. So after this presentation, inbox me or the person who referred you to this presentation, and we can send you over a free sample. Not only does it taste good, it's good for you. You can't beat that. Okay, so here's where it gets good, because when I first sat down in front of this information, everything looked good to me. It made sense. I just wanted to know one thing: how do we get paid? Because I'm a show me the money type of person. So it's two simple things that we do within this business. We get points and we get partners. So in your first 30 days, you want to get 10 customer points and also 2 business partners. Every service has a point value. After you get your 10 customer points, then you want to go find 2 hungry, like-minded individuals, somebody that's ready to fire their boss, and the company is going to pay you $500. Huge. Okay, so a lot of times when people take a look at the average business model figure, they automatically think pyramid scheme, scam, Ponzi, all this crazy stuff. So that's why I've took the liberty of showing you these 2 figures right here. We have the average Fortune 500 company. This is your average job. You're just over broke. You're just on bills. You're jumping out of bed. Now this is how it plays out. You usually have your CEO, your presidents, your vice presidents, your directors, your upper managers, your middle managers, your lower managers, your white collar, and your blue collar workers. And then you'll have you somewhere at the bottom. And even if you're promoted in your career, you'll never be able to take over that CEO position. So what we show you how to do in 5LINX, we show you how to come out on top, how to build it from the bottom and get to the top. So why not become your own CEO? This is a word of mouth business, guys. I didn't come knocking on your door. Either somebody referred you to this, or I did, or you just clicked on it. Thanks for watching. So let's say we have 3 people, and those 3 people tell 3 people, and it goes to 9 to 27 on down. But we know it's not a perfect world. Let's say you get a team total, instead of 27, you get 20. Now, this is where residual income comes into play. And for anybody out there that doesn't know what residual income is, think about it like this. People in the music industry, in the movie industry, in the NFL industry understand it. Let's take Michael Jackson, for instance. He made Thriller one time, but every time somebody cuts, spins, or performs his records, his children get paid, because residual income is willable, guys. So let's say you have a team total of 20, and out of those 20 team members, you have a total of 20 billing customers. Now let's lowball it and say we give you an average of 50-cent commission. That would be an average of $200 for you on the 15th of the month. Now, I know a lot of people right now are raising eyebrows, like, I know I didn't get this far in this presentation for her to tell me about $200. But I guarantee you this: if after you get up from watching this presentation and you see 2 $100 bills on the ground, are you just going to walk past it? I didn't think so. So let's say your team total grows to 200, and let's say your billing customers stay the same at 20. Now let's say we still lowballing and give you an average of 50-cent commission. That's an average of $2,000 for you on the 15th of the month. A residual check, guys. That's even if you decide not to get out of the bed, it's coming regardless. So with residual income, your residuals, they take a little while to build. So that's why this company, when I tell you they put the representatives first, they put this in place, because we also have weekly leadership bonuses. We have different positions. We have executive trainer, executive director, national director, senior vice president, platinum senior vice president, and they had to keep creating different positions, even more positions, because people just kept going. We also have double platinum senior vice president and also diamond senior vice president. Now, executive trainer basically is you having 2 people on your team. So the numbers that you see at the bottom in yellow are if your team brings somebody in, and the ones at the top, the white numbers, are if you go out there and you do the work. So let's say you hit executive director, and let's say you could be at your favorite restaurant in New York City or wherever you like to travel. If your team does it, it's $60. If you do it, it's $85, and it applies all the way up the scale. So we have benefits within this company, guys. I'm not talking about a 401k or a retirement package. We have benefits. The number one thing that stood out to me in this slide was the 5,000 shares of stock options. Now, there's only one catch with this slide, and that is, if y'all want to know, that the company color car has to be silver. So silver and free is good for me. They give you $800 towards a BMW of your choice. You also get a Global Links bonus, so that's $3 per home phone box that's within your organization. You also get an annual paid vacation where they put a wristband on your wrist. You get on this big cruise ship and you have to leave your wallet at home because it's an all expense paid trip. Plus, another perk that you get to have on this trip is that you can bring your loved one, a significant other. So that's huge. So at Platinum Senior Vice President, it gets even better, because now you not only do you get another 5,000 share of stock options, which brings your total to 10,000 shares, you're also entered into the Platinum Pool. The Platinum Pool this year in January of 2014 hit $1.7 million, and that was split amongst the Platinums. There were 6-figure checks going home, guys. Now, not only that, you also get a Bentley payment. The company will pay $4,000 a month towards a Bentley of your choice. Only one catch is that it has to be silver. So it gets even better from here, because from Platinum Senior Vice President, we have Diamond Senior Vice President. This is the highest position within the company. You get a $300,000 earned position bonus, and you also get a $10,000 monthly lifestyle allowance. Crazy. And right now within the company, we don't have the first Diamond Senior Vice President yet. But mark my words, guys, I will be a Diamond Senior Vice President. So if we move to the next slide, we all know that it costs to be the boss. It costs to start a business, right? So we have 2 different positions where you can start at. Okay, so we have customer rep, and we also have the independent marketing rep. The customer rep, if you look down, the yes is stop. That means the money stop. But basically what this position is basically you getting paid commission off of what you sell. You don't build a team. You don't make residuals. Now, independent marketing representatives, you come in at $249, your yeses go, so your money does not stop flowing. You can also make your money back. So here's the quick start bonus. I want you to remember this. 2 business partners and 10 customer points will put $500 in your pocket if you do this within your first 30 days. You can do it. So if you're like me, when I first took a look at this information, everything looked good. Only thing I wanted to know was, wait, I don't know how to run a business. So we have training and support. This is not a business where you're going to be in by yourself and you have to do it by yourself. No, guys, you have a team that's going to be there for you. So we have local, regional, and international training events. Our local events, you will have to get back with the person that referred you to this video, because there are weekly events going on right in your city. Our regional events, we have these every 3 months, and this is where you go get trained by the Platinums, the SVPs, where they have promotions, and they also train you on how to take your business to the next level. Now, the international training events, these are like the Grammy events of the business. Now, the perk with this is that you get to travel and also meet people from all over the world. Not only that, you get trained by the Platinums, the double Platinums, the soon-to-be Diamonds that are within the company, and also they train you on how to take your business to the next level. You also get a personal website, and your personal website is where people can shop from you 24/7. The website is already made out for you. All they have to do is just log on, click on the product that they want, and order it, and it's shipped right to their house. So you don't have to have a college degree to be able to learn how to run a business. We have our own school. It's called 5 Links University, and it teaches you how to get promoted and how to go about your business, and also trains you on your products. So the business reporting website, everything is laid out for you. You get promoted by the computer. It keeps up with your organization, and also has all the documents and flyers you need. So this is the end of the presentation.
There's usually 3 people in the room. Now, the first person is like me. When I first saw this, everything made sense to me. I just wanted to know, where do I sign up? The second person, you may have questions. So if you have any questions, get back with the person that referred you to this video. Now, the third person, I know everything out there is not for everybody. So if that third person is you, I personally would like to thank you for taking out the time to view this information. But also, not only that, but the next time if you decide to get a cell phone, internet cable, or any type of service, go to the person that referred you to this video, because it will help them more, if anything. Also, one of those people that are looking at this and everything looks great, but you have one obstacle standing in your way, and that's not having the money. I know not everybody out there has the money laying around to just get started with the business, but I guarantee you, if it's a problem today, then it'll be a problem the same day next year. So we have to make a change, guys. I would like to thank you for taking the time out of your day and stopping whatever it is that you were doing to take a look at this information. My name is Christina Dunlap, and I'll see you at the beach or the bank.